Hi and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're taking a closer look at the new updated solar atomic square, the GW-M5610U. Honestly, with the introduction of so many Bluetooth-enabled G-Shocks, this came as a bit of a surprise. When I saw Casio updating all their solar atomic squares, including the GW-5000 and the GW-S5600, I was stunned and happy, as the changes have all been for the better. I also did a detailed tutorial on how to set up and use all the functions of this improved module, so when that goes online you'll be able to check it out by clicking on the link in the corner of the screen. When it comes to the outside, nothing really changed, and only a trained eye will notice that the upper right button now reads just Light instead of the EL backlight, as this is yet another model that switched from a traditional backlight panel to LEDs. I still prefer the old school backlight, but this one is not as bad as I thought, as it is not overly bright like on some super illuminator models, and it doesn't wash out further down the screen as much as we see on some analog and analog digital models. Also, it is a small price to pay for all the improvements we get. By using the LED, which spends less energy, now we finally get the option to select the backlight duration between 1.5 seconds we had on the previous generation, which honestly bugged me as it was simply too short, to 3 seconds on this one, which is now finally adequate to read the time comfortably. Next, we have current time visible in all modes, something classic battery-operated G-Shocks always had, but solar atomic ones didn't. It means you can use the stopwatch, timer, or world time and still be able to tell the time. A small improvement, but one that G-Shock fans always asked for. Next, the world time function. Instead of having one selectable time zone, you now have 5 pre-selected ones. Each one of these can be set to any time zone you want, and with the home time visible in each, and with the easy time swap option between the home time and world time, this has become a proper traveler's GMT watch. The countdown timer has received an upgrade as well, and it is now settable down to a second instead of just a minute. The only thing missing to make it perfect would be the addition of the auto-repeat option. I wish they included that as well, but even like this, it is an improvement over the last generation. The last updates are going to be appreciated by non-US buyers, as now you have the option to select the date format between the US-based month followed by date to a more traditional European model of displaying date first followed by month. The day of the week can also be displayed in 6 languages now, so English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Russian. Overall, we got an update I never thought would happen, but I'm happy Casio did it. It has solved pretty much all the gripes I had with the previous generation, and by not changing the outer shape, size, or looks, it means you don't have to make a compromise. In my opinion, if you don't own a solar atomic square, but are in the market for one, this newer version is a no-brainer. The only question that remains is whether you should upgrade if you already own the older generation. That will depend on your usage and habits. I would definitely upgrade, as the short light duration really bugged me. And since I use the countdown timer often, having current time visible while I use it is more than worth the upgrade. Well, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Casio Croatia for lending me one for a review. If you enjoyed the video and found it useful, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.